Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mid-Ohio Grand Prix. Tonight, the Stars and Stripes Truck Series is back at it for some Thursday night racing. We're jumping straight into qualifying. We're changing it up tonight. We got some road course action here. Good turnout as always here with the series. Well over 20 cars. We're going to find out who the fastest is here in qualifying shortly. Let's get some tunes playing for the background though, because we all know road courses can lack some action. But we're going to do the best we can here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. The GOAT Blake Hutchinson here on the call with you, the great fans. Dylan Graham out on the speedway as well as a handful of others. We're going to see what this 23 machine has for us. Dylan Grimm has been on a tear lately. He's been bad fast every single week. Can he do it again and win it tonight? Or is the road course just too much? Meanwhile, while we do some boring qualifying, let's show the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Stars and Stripes playoff picture. One moment. Let's get it up here for you great fans at home. Here it is. Season 9 standings right here. Dylan Grimm top of the board. No surprise there. Scott Rickard, the former GOAT, he's sitting in second. Then we got that gambling addict Tom Ogle in third. Johnny Eckert, he's locked himself in as well. And you might notice on there, Kyle McCoy, he does have a win, but he is not locked in. He's missed too many races. So he's going to have to point his way in. But he's doing it so far. He's 8 points above the cut line, trying to hold off Ross Tatum, Trey Jackson, Rob Sherwood, and Josh Gratton. Your top 12 going to make the playoffs here. Next race going to be the Butt Kicker 225, October 3rd. Don't even know where that is. I think it says Atlanta. Yeah, looks like we're going to be in Atlanta next week. Hell, I don't even know what we're doing. But we're waiting for the first cars to cross the line because qualifying is not exciting here in Mid-Ohio Sports Grand Prix, whatever the hell they call it. Let's show some track info here. Maybe I can learn a bit about this place. Here we go, Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. I was close. It's full road course. We're in Lexington, Ohio, of course. 2.21 miles, a little bit of altitude here. Who knew there were mountains in Ohio? But it's a beautiful day. Track temp, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. No, never mind. Track temp is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Outside, 68 degrees. Big chance of rain. Hopefully that'll hold off for us, folks. Still waiting on the first car to cross the line, and there it is. It's Kyle McCoy, the number 7 machine, crossing the line. Quick time, not for long to go. Scott Rickard, top of the board, 1:27.24. The GOAT, Scott Rickard here wheeling it around the speedway for his second and final lap. Let's hop on board with the 05 machine of Rickard and see how he's wheeling this course. I tell you what, I sure couldn't drive it. Going to kick back, relax. Qualifying's not going to be exciting here, folks. It is what it is. But we appreciate you tuning in nonetheless. Thursday night racing right here, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Go ahead, grab you a nice cold beverage, a snack, get ready for some maybe not boring racing. We're going to find out. Rickard still top of the board by a bit. Now keep an eye on that number 90 of Johnny Eckert. He won the last road course, I do believe. Can't remember where we were at. I think Watkins Glen, I don't know. All I know is there were some right turns and Johnny Eckert was that fast. That's what's up. Gotta get it off here because Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we only listen to the best music in the business.
God bless with breath in these lungs.
We're on board with the number 90, Johnny Eckert, Long Island, New York. We'll let it around the speedway, trying to find the speed in the T-Mobile number 90.
Better say cheese, but say spit in the funds. Living in the moment, I ain't worried about none. I'm straight chillin', back against the wall, too acquainted with the feeling. Like you lost the mark, find a way you from willing. God, not spending his lost children. Price on my head, exported a few trillion. Doing side missions whenever I'm feeling. I'm built different, cruise with no ceiling. Sun shining on me, boy, I'm indifferent. Go! Like a matador, come on. I'm ready to go get it like a Labrador. Dog days done and I'm tired of the tug of war. Broke off the leash and I ain't going back no more. I've been better ever after like Barrymore. Hold up, let me reset. Living in the matrix, use the sequence. I cracked the code, popped out the subnet. Walk around like I found a 20, that's a dubstep. Living in the moment, did you notice that ain't up yet? You can put the pressure on me, I ain't dropping one sweat. Used to be stressed hard, beating like a drum set. Breathe, stretch, let it go. Everybody need a refresh, go.
Slowest truck to hit the track so far is Brian Lancer, the number 24. Look how slow he is, folks. He's 3.3 seconds off the pace. He might be a danger out here tonight, folks. Should the league officials elect to park him? Only one way to find out, folks. That's stay tuned in live here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV, number one broadcast company in the whole business. We're here in Mid-Ohio Sports Park tonight. See who else is out on the speedway. Here's one, Derek Offerman, the Earlville Iowan. We had a road course ringer out here in the number 3 machine. Courtney Nelson was bad fast. He was the fastest time in practice. He's going to start in the back, probably get jumped. Looking like he's going to elect not to qualify here. Not so sure about that decision for Courtney. Don't you worry at home, though, folks. Mark Schrader is here tonight. I'm sure he's going to hold down the fort and run dead last for us. Like usual, Kenny's little brother, Mark Schrader, out here in that not-so-bad fast number 10 Toyota. Mark Schrader, fan favorite. It's time for your starting lineup for the Ohio Grand Prix. On the pole, in the number 05 machine, it's the GOAT, Scott Rickard. To his outside of the number 97 is DJ Weeks. Row number 2 on the inside, road course ringer, looking for another road course win here. The number 90, Johnny Eckert. To his outside, the number 7, Kyle McCoy. Row number 3 on the inside, in the number 20 machine, Derek Offerman. To his outside, the number 74, Jake Bustos. Row number 4 on the inside, in the number 44 machine, Kyle Bowling. To his outside, the number 9, Zach Kreitz. Starting 9th in the number 30 machine, Josh Robinson. To his outside, the number 3 is of Christian Lostian. Row number 6 on the inside of the number 23. He's been dominating here lately. It's Dylan Grimm. To his outside in the 08, Alex Buffo. Row number 7 on the inside, the number 21 machine of Ross Tatum. To his outside, he was slow in qualifying. The slowest car, actually, to hit the track in qualifying. It's the 24, Brian Lynch. In the 15 starting position in the number 46 machine, Jason Gratton. To his outside, road course ringer. Keep an eye on this man. It's the number 29. He's bad fast, Courtney Nelson. Row number 9 on the inside, the number 8 machine, Josh Gratton. To his outside, Tom Wiesa in the 51. Then we got Nate Lynch in the 25. Fan favorite Mark Schrader in the 10. And starting shotgun, dead last in the 15, it's Jerry Hedrick. There's your starting lineup here tonight. Stars and Stripes Ohio Grand Prix. 40 laps on this one, folks. We're going to watch them pace around. It's going to be fun. Kick back and relax, folks. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we're going to try to bring you this action. Make it as entertaining as we can for a road course. Todd Gratton in the chat, pulling for the Grattons, Kreitz, and Grimm. Well, I tell you what, Todd, are you a Chiefs fan? Because you got about 14 favorites. So my guess is you like the Chiefs and maybe the Alabama Tide. You might be a Yankees fan. Well, the Yankees aren't even good anymore. No telling what you like in baseball, Todd. Tell you what, Todd just likes winners. That's what it is. He just likes winners. Can you blame him? So your front row going to be Rickard on the inside there, Weeks on the outside. Are these guys going to junk each other, or are they going to take it easy here tonight? But we're here somehow. We're in the mountains in Ohio. We found the one hill in Ohio, and we put a racetrack on it. The place kind of dumb. Looking around, you know, you got trees all over the place. Facilities are run down. I mean, we're in Ohio, for God's sake. Only so nice you can make this place. But it is what it is. We got the Stars and Stripes in here. Pace car is in. Green flag in the air. And a big jump there out front. Can the 05 or Rickard hold on to the race lead? Heading into turn 1. Who's going to turn who? We are waiting for it. They're all being clean and friendly so far. Looking in the back. Clean throughout the whole field. Back out front. Scott Rickard pulling out. Meanwhile, Johnny Eckert, the road course ringer, he's blowing by the 97 on the outside. Johnny Eckert, he won the last road course race. He's trying to make 2 in a row here. The number 90 machine out of Long Island, New York. Johnny Eckert looking good here tonight. Can he capitalize and bring home another win? Laps here tonight. 40 long ones. Gonna be a long race, boys. No wrecks yet. We're waiting for somebody to run off the course. Do something impressive. Let's see what old Mark Schrader's doing in the back. this WWEX Racing number 10 machine. Mark Schrader. Let's hop on board. Believe it or not, folks, Schrader's not in last. He's got 2 trucks behind him, including one of them just flew off the track. Here he is, folks, the first one. Let's give him a moment of shame. Tom Weiss out of Rosholt, Wisconsin, just blew it off the track. He's running dead last night. Well done, Tom. Let's stay on Tom here for a bit and embarrass him a little bit. He just flew off the track all by himself. So back out front, Scott Rickard still leading this one, but here comes the number 90 of Johnny Eckert. As we go through the field here, Jake Bustos currently running the 5th spot. That number 74 Top Golf Machine. What does Jake have in store for us tonight? Can he pull off a good one? We're going to find out. Thursday Night Racing, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Appreciate you tuning in, folks. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to the page, all that good stuff. It's free. But here he is, folks, the road course ringer, Courtney Nelson. Starting in the back, elected to not qualify. He says, to beat you losers, I don't even need to qualify. I'll start. I might even junk you as I'm going through the field. The Grand Junction, Colorado native, Courtney Nelson. Race lead, Johnny Eckert, the fastest truck on the track by far, just put down the best lap time of 1:27 flat. He is 2 tenths faster than your race leader, Scott Rickard. But now's the hard part, folks. He's got to find a way to get around that 05 issue. When's he gonna pounce? We know that number 90 sure knows how to turn right in these things. I sure don't. Stay on board here. Johnny Eckert battling for the race lead. When's he going to make that move? The Strava T-Mobile number 90 Ford F-150 trying to find a way to that back bumper of the 05 machine. Scott Rickard the GOAT. Making a move here. Is he going to elect to pass? Is he going to bump him out of the way? How's he going to do it? Still duking it out here for the race lead. Eckert knows there's a long way to go with this one. No need to rush. We're only on lap 4. We got 40. Rickard's still able to hold on to that race lead for now. Let's go up to our eyes in the sky, the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, the most beautiful view in the whole business. These leaders starting to pull away from third. Third place nearly 4 seconds behind. Is Eckert just waiting for Rickard to slip up? Or is he going to make a move here soon? Bumper to bumper for the race lead. Good, hard, clean racing here early on for the lead. These two drivers have so much respect for one another. They don't want to junk each other yet. It's coming later, though. Don't you worry. Which brings me to my next point. You know, throughout the week, Johnny was giving me a call, asking me some setup questions. I was helping him out, you know, like usual. But anyways, Johnny's asking me a bunch of setup questions. I was able to help him out big time. Made that trip probably about a second faster with my setup. But nonetheless, he told me he really wants to win here tonight. It would be an honor to win on Hutchinson Motorsports TV at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Park. This is a dream of his, actually. So we're going to see if he can pull it off here with that badass Hutchinson Motorsports TV setup. Best setup in the business. What does Eckert have here for Rickard? Can he get around him? I think he can. He just got to be patient. Let the setup do its work. They call me the setup goat. So it looks like they're not going to be passing each other up here anytime soon. So let's drop to the rear, see what's going on with this world. Right now, Dylan Graham having an amazing season. Right now, he's running 10th, though. He is no road course ringer. And he'll be the first to tell you that. Fan favorite, Mark Schrader. Number 10 machine. He's at least kept it on the track. Now he sure as hell isn't fast. I'll be the first to admit that. That number 10 is kind of junk. But it's keeping her on the track, trying to get the job done here tonight. Road course ringer Courtney Nelson. He was quick time in practice and left it up to qualify for some reason. So we started all the way back in 16th. He has worked his way up to 11th. I expected more out of Courtney Nelson, the road course ringer. Meanwhile, Rickard's still out front, holding on to that race lead. Eckert is still right in his rear view mirror, not letting them get away. We're going to stay tuned right here just for a minute. All right, that's enough of that. Going back a little bit, Jake Busto's running 5th. Then we got Dylan Graham running in the 10th position here. Right behind him, Courtney Nelson. Meanwhile, Kyle McCoy running in the 4th spot. So Scott Rickard still out front by half a second here on Eckert. But again, folks, we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Thursday night right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we got some road course action for you tonight. Tell you what, road courses are not my specialty. Not a big road course guy myself. Something about them right turns, they throw me off every time. They're kind of scary. Meanwhile, Eckert and Rickard are 5 seconds ahead of Weeks. Wilson continues to work himself through the field. Slowly but surely. Right now, this is a battle for 10th. take a short break. We're going to stay tuned right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, non-stop action. Going to have some music in the background. Take a short break. We'll be back. Appreciate you tuning in here. Mid-Ohio Sports Park. Stars and Stripes Racing. As we return to break here, we're on lap number 12 out of 40 here, Mid-Ohio Sports Park, whatever the hell you call it in Mid-Ohio Road Course. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. We're here for the Ohio Grand Prix. This place kind of a dump. Facilities just run down. We're in the forest. We're on a mountain apparently because we're like a mile in the air. Who knew they had this place in Ohio? I sure didn't. But I'll tell you who did know, that's the 05 machine as Scott Rickard. He's led every single lap here and looking to lead the rest of them too. These guys are going to have to pit eventually. My guess is in the next 5 to 10 laps, you're going to start seeing them come down pit road. Probably not going to see any cautions here tonight. It's pretty tough to get a caution on these road courses unless there's just a big pile up and a car upside down maybe. Probably not even at that point we're going to get a caution. So Scott Rickard duking it out with Johnny Eckert for the race win. What it's all going to come down to pit stop and strategy and execution in the pit road between these two. Because Johnny Eckert, he got to the back bumper pretty easily, but just could never get around him. It's tough to pass here. And Rickard is definitely fast enough to hold that race lead. And for all you football fans at home, look like the Cowboys after halftime leading the Giants 14-9. Talk about a barn burner of a game. The Giants, what a great franchise. I've never met a Giants fan, but I would sure feel bad for them. But hell, I say that I'm a Bears fan, so what do I know? Probably feel worse for me, actually, than I do the Giants. Bears are just always going to be terrible no matter what. You get all the talent in the world. No offensive line, never works out. Fails 100% of the time. We could sign 100 playmakers, it wouldn't matter. But nonetheless, Scott Rickard out front here by about a second still on Eckert. Holding them off pretty well. We got the GOAT trucks in the league and the GOAT road courses in second. So something's got to give. What's more important? Being the GOAT at road courses or the GOAT of this vehicle? Only time's going to tell, folks. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to the page here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're here for the Ohio Grand Prix. We're in the middle of nowhere in front of about 100 fans in the infield. But I will say the couple of grandstands we got are sold out. But hey, can you blame these guys? I mean, who wants to come to the middle of Ohio to camp in the infield? For the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Park. I mean, geez, this place should be a parking lot, honestly. Anyways, let's pull back up your season point standings here. Let's take one more look, see what's going on in the Stars and Stripes Truck Series playoff race. So we got Dylan Grimm, Scott Rickard, Tom Ogle, and Johnny Eckert all locked in right now. You will see Kyle McCoy has a win, but he is not locked in. He's missed too many races. Been screwing around, missing races, not taking this stuff seriously. Now he finds himself right on the cut line. Kyle McCoy, but hey, I tell you what, he's putting together another good run. I swear, Kyle McCoy, he runs top 5 every single week he's here. But the problem is getting him here. He no calls, no shows, all the time. Unbelievable. Come on, Kyle, get it together, bud. Meanwhile, Ross Tatum, he is your first car outside looking in. He's running 12th, putting together a junker of a night. Then we got Trey Jackson. Where's he running? Let's see. Anybody see Trey Jackson? I haven't even seen him tonight. Nope, Trey Jackson not out there, so he's going to drop off big time. Then Rob Sherwood out here. He's putting together another stinker as well. Where is Sherwood? Nope, Sherwood ain't here either. These guys just don't care about the playoffs, I guess. Josh Gratton, he's the 4th car looking in, or looking outside. And he's putting together a stinker as well. So basically all of our playoff drivers, or playoff cut line drivers, driving like crap. They're slow. Trying to miss the playoffs. That's their goal. But Josh Robinson, he's been running pretty bad as well, actually, now that I look. Yeah, Robinson running 11th. He's 5th in points. Kyle Bolin, where's he at? Hey, Kyle Bolin put together an all right night, running 6th. Nate Lynch somehow in the playoffs. Jason Gratton, boy, I tell you what, Jason does not know how to turn right in these cars, trucks, whatever you want to call them, because he is junk here tonight. But hey, here's some good news. DJ Weeks, 10th in points, but he is bad fast here. Running 3rd. Well done, DJ. And how about Will Bustler, no call, no showing as well. So basically half of your playoff drivers, maybe more, elected not to come here to Mid-Ohio Sports Car Park. They don't like road courses, boys. Can you blame them? But let's go ahead, pull this off, see what's going on here on track. The GOAT, Scott Rickard, still out front by about a 1.5 seconds. Dominating fashion here, folks. He's led every single lap. Let's see what else we got going on through the field. Courtney Nelson started all the way back in 16th up to 8th. Then we got Kyle McCoy running 4th right now. Duking it out with the 97. Let's hop on board with Kyle McCoy. But Morrison, Illinois, and Kyle McCoy racing for 3rd right now, sitting in the 4th spot. Meanwhile, Danny Dimes is dropping bombs here. This Dallas-New York game. Is Danny Dimes the greatest quarterback of all time, folks? He might be. That's why he makes all that money, folks. He's the GOAT. So not too much else going on for the field. We covered the playoff race. Mark Schrader's still pretty slow here tonight. There's that. Let's hop on board with that not so bad fast number 10 machine of Mark Schrader out of Glen Allen. He learned everything he knows about racing from his older brother Kenny, and that's why he's in the back just like Kenny was. So back out front here, Johnny Eckert. He's lost some ground on your race leader. Trying to maintain pace with the GOAT, Scott Rickard. Struggling to do so. But the good news is DJ Weeks is the next car behind him, and he is 10 seconds behind the race leader. So a big gap between second and third. But then 3rd and 4th right there, bumper to bumper, racing one another. We're almost halfway done with this one here in the next few laps. Going to be interesting to see when the... Oh, here we go. We already got a truck down pit road. Nate Lynch coming down pit road early on. Starting the pit cycle early. Nate Lynch in the number 25. A Black Rifle Coffee Machine, which brings me my next point. You know, Black Rifle Coffee Company. I was at a gas station a couple weeks ago. It's possible you've heard the story, but I'm going to go ahead and tell it again because what else are we going to do? We're at a road course. So nonetheless, I'm pretty parched. I'm here sitting at a gas station. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get my typical, oh, no, I'm not. I see sitting there a Black Rifle Espresso. So I'm like, you know what? Nate Lynch has Black Rifle on his truck in the Stars and Stripes Racing League. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this drink, and I'm going to try it. So, you know, I go up to the counter, drop the card down, let her swipe it, leave, get out to the car, pop that bad boy open, and I tell you what, it was probably the nastiest thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. So Black Rifle Coffee Company, actual junk. Nate Lynch, what a sleazy salesman he is, folks. Basically, long story short, Nate Lynch screwed me out of about $6. And I still have yet to see that refund back on my Black Rifle Coffee Company espresso from Nate Lynch. So I dragged that story out as long as I could. So back out front here, Scott Rickard, easier than the race leader by a 1.5 seconds. Trying to hold off Johnny Eckert, road course ringer, certified road course ringer. As Rickard heads down whatever turn this is, underneath the Honda sign. Eventually we're going to be coming to lap number 20, halfway done just about. We've got a bunch of trucks entering pit road. Josh Robinson is pit. Brian Lynch is pit. Nate Lynch. Derek Offerman, he pit earlier as well as Kyle Bowling. So all kinds of these guys already coming down pit road. We're going to see when our race leaders elect to come down. I mean, these guys are so fast. If I'm them, I'd probably just drag this out a few more extra laps. No reason to stress it because third place is 12 seconds behind your race leader. The only truck Rickard needs to worry about is that truck in second place, Johnny Eckert. Basically, if he sees Johnny going this time, next time around, he probably wants to come in. Because track position is quite important here. Tough to pass. As Dylan Grimm coming down pit road. Here's Grimm, and that number 23 Toyota. He's been a mid-packer tonight, running 9th. He's going to get him 4 fresh, good years. Fix up that 23 lump of junk. Get back out there quickly. As we're on lap number 20 here, let's hop on board with your race leader, Scott Rickard. We're driving in the woods here in Ohio. We're in the mountains and we're in the woods. And let's see what else we got going on. Kyle McCoy running in 4th still. The Morrison, Illinois, and Kyle McCoy. If we could just get him to the track, he'd be running pretty well in points. But I tell you what, it's tough to get this guy to come to the job. Talk about letting your team down. McCoy in that number 7. He could have a championship, he could have championship aspirations this year. Just got to get him to the track first. But he's putting together another good night here, sitting in the 4th spot. Here comes Christian Lawson down pit road. Currently running 6th as he enters. Dropping to 7th. And so forth. Meanwhile, the Giants just scored another field goal. It is now 14-12 Dallas for all you great fans at home. Not sure why you're watching this instead of the football. But hey, it's Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Can you blame them? I sure can't. So what else we got to talk about here, folks? We still got 19 more laps to go here. Not much passing happening. A lot of right-hand turns and left-hand turns, too. Zach Kreitz coming down pit road, as well as Jason Gratton. Mark Schrader, not so fast, number 10 machine. He's down pit road as well. Oh, does Schrader have some damage there on that hood? Uh-oh. That number 10's junk, folks. Take a look. The number 10 of Mark Schrader, fan favorite, has a junk hood. Has some serious damage on that right front. Mark Schrader in the 10. The kids will not be happy. And folks, here comes your race leader, Scott Eckert down pit, or I'm sorry, Scott Rickard down pit road. So you're going to give up the race lead. Johnny Eckert's going to become your race leader here. He's going to need to come in this next time around. Maybe you could drag it out one more lap at the most. But he's got a 12.2 second lead here. Johnny Eckert out front. That's going to move DJ Weeks to second. And Rickard coming off pit road. Currently running 6th. Let's show your Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board. The top 6 have not pit. The top 5 now. So your top 5 racers have not come down pit road yet. Still out here. We got DJ Weeks and Jake Bustos coming down pit road. Still a few more cars left to pit, including your race leader, Johnny Egger. All right, folks, time for another short break here. We're going to stay tuned in live to the race. We're going to get the Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing, and we'll be back shortly. We're back here at the Ohio Grand Prix, lap number 28. Scott Rickard, your race leader, out front by about 4.7 seconds. That difference is all due to pit strategy. Rickard had about a second lead when he pit. Eckert stayed out there about 3 or 4 more extra laps on them older tires. Lost some ground, but he's hoping to gain it back. Slowly but surely he's gaining, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough here. Fastest lap on the speedway so far. He's your race leader. Scott Rickard ran a 1:26.78. Next fastest was your second place truck. Johnny Eckert ran a 1:27 flat. So he's 2 tenths faster in the field, basically. We're here in the middle of Ohio. We're in the woods, in the mountains apparently. Who knew the Rocky Mountains were here in Ohio? Because here, folks, let's pull up some race info for you. Look at this altitude. 1,356 feet in the air. Unbelievable. Who the hell built this place? Meanwhile, folks, don't look now. Courtney Nelson, I said keep your eyes on him. He elected not to qualify for some reason. Not sure what he was thinking. But he started all the way back in 16th. Here he is running in 3rd. Tell you what, if he would have qualified, he'd be right in the thick of things here. We're on board with our 3rd place truck, Courtney Nelson, the Grand Junction, Colorado native. And And the number 29, Hunt Brothers Pizza Machine. And Jimmy John's. He's got all kinds of good stuff on that truck. Big Kevin Harvick fan. Oh, never mind, folks. I take everything back that I said. He was only up there because he hadn't pit yet. So he's coming down pit road now. Going to be dropping in the back big time. So your race leader, Scott Rickard, still out front. Lead is at 3.6 seconds. Last lap around the speedway, Eckert gained about a half a second on him, folks. If he can keep this pace up, Eckert might have something for him. Curious to see how much Scott's saving them tires, or if Johnny's just that much faster than him. We'll see this next time around, how big of a gap there is between the top two. Here for the 05 machine. The only competition he's got to worry about is that number 90. Johnny Eckert, lead down to 3.2 seconds. Lap around the speedway, Johnny Eckert, another half a second faster, folks. With 10 laps left to go, if he's half a second faster every lap, he's definitely going to have time to catch him. Let's hop on board with that number 90 machine of Johnny Eckert. He is hooked up here tonight. Bad fast, flying around the speedway. Has that Hutchinson Motorsports TV set up. That's set up in the business, folks. Go up to our eyes in the sky, the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, see if we can see how far back he is. 2.6 second difference here. Lead starting to dwindle. Rickard has to be sweating it, folks. Did Johnny Eckert make the right call on the pit strategy? That lead is dropping drastically here, folks. Rickard might be in trouble. Lead down to under 2 seconds here. Still plenty of time. 9 laps left to go. Johnny Eckert has found something here, folks. Let's hop on board. We're watching Johnny Eckert in second place, running down your race leader. right, folks, with 8 laps left to go, let's take one more short break, and then we'll be back to watch the end of this one as Johnny Eckert starts to reel in your race leader. We'll be back just here shortly. Return from break here. The lead has dropped down to next to nothing. Johnny Eckert appears to have made the right call on the pit stops earlier. Them fresher tires paying off, just a few laps fresher, but boy, is he reeling them in quick. Lead down to half a second. Lead was at 6 seconds at one point, I do believe. So we're going to hop on board with our second place truck, Johnny Eckert. We might have some excitement finally in this one, as the number 90 of Eckert reeling in your race leader. But we did see earlier Eckert got to the back bumper of Rickard and was just unable to ever pass him in this one-lane racetrack. So Eckert's going to need to figure something out or just move him out of the way. Looks like he's stonewalled there, about half a second behind. You can get close to him, just cannot finish the job. Johnny's worrying too much about being a nice guy. You need to send it in there, Johnny. If you junk him, you junk him. The good news is, even if you turn him, he's only going to lose a spot. Just take him back. Third place is 22 seconds behind. Just dump him. Here comes the 90 of Eckert. With just 5 laps left to go, not much left here, folks. It's the Ohio Grand Prix Stars and Stripes Racing League. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Who's going to win this one? Eckert would love to bring home a second win on the year after winning the first road course on the season. Definitely the faster truck right now. But the veteran out front, the GOAT, Scott Rickard. No easy task to ever pass that 05 machine. TheTirePros.com 05 truck. We're going to stay tuned in live right here in the Hutchinson Motorsports Cockpit View. See if we can learn something. Why is Johnny so fast? What's he doing? Road course racing, it's an art, folks. Getting to the back bumper. Here comes the 90 of Eckert. Four laps left to go now. What's Eckert going to do? He can only wait so much longer, but he's got to pick his battle here. You don't want to make him mad and junk him too early, because then you might get junked back. Or if you're going to junk him, just flat out dump him in the grass. Make sure he's out of the race, because if he's not, you're probably going for a turn, bud. But again, Thursday night racing right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the Stars and Stripes Racing League. This is week number, 9 on the year, something like that? Nope, week number 10. This is 11, hell, I don't know. We're somewhere in the middle of this one. 19 race season here this season. We're staying tuned right here. Johnny Eckert running in second, trying to run down your race leader, Scott Rickard, the GOAT. The truck GOAT, Scott Rickard. He has been a wheelman all year long, always running up front. But he's wanting to bring home a road course win this season. But he's got to hold off the road course specialist, Johnny Eckert. He has been working up to the field. That gap between the two was at about 5 to 6 seconds at one point. And here it is, they're bumper to bumper with just 3 laps left to go here. Who's going to bring home the Ohio Grand Prix checkered flag? Johnny Eckert back to the back bumper of the 05. Can he finally do something with it, or is he just going to turn back again? We got a lap truck coming up here, folks. That might spice things up. Is the lapper going to screw over the 05 of Rickard? Or is he going to be friendly and get out of the way? Eckert's pushing that truck as hard as he can, getting every ounce out of it, but just cannot pick up any more ground. Meanwhile, Rickard getting loose coming off the corner. We're going to see if Eckert can gain back some ground as the lead's back down to half a second. With the lap truck coming up here shortly. Back to the back bumper is the 90. 2 laps left to go here in this one, folks. Eckert running third. We got McCoy, Eckert running second, McCoy third, Bustos fourth, and rounding out your top 5, DJ Weeks. But folks, after these top 2, there is a big gap. And here comes Eckert trying to make a move. Unable to do so, he spins it out. Oh, Eckert was trying to pounce there. Let's see a replay here. That's basically the race, so let's rewind it. Late brake zone. Yeah, he started to spin it before the 05 even got into him. So Eckert sent it in there. He braked about 3 car lengths late. Hoped it would stick. Unfortunately, it didn't. So he's going to drop back 5 seconds behind with just a lap and a half to go. Scott Rickard, he's going to win this one, folks. That 05 machine out front. We're going to stay tuned right here on your race leader, Scott Rickard, as he's going to be coming to the white flag here shortly. Well, it was worth a shot for Eckert. He might have jumped on that a little too early. He still had a lap and a half to go. Basically 2 full laps to go, actually. But you can't blame him, though. He was looking to make a move. He was sick of seeing the back bumper of that 05 machine. But the white flag's in the air. We're on board with your race leader, Scott Rickard. Well, the good news for Eckert, he's only going to drop back one spot. He's going to bring home second. Well, we appreciate you bearing with us. These road courses, they're always tough, folks. Not much passing going on here, but it is what it is. Final time around the speedway here. Let's hop on board your race leader, Scott Rickard, looking to take the checkered flag here shortly. And right there you see the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp up in the sky. Look up in the sky, folks. Ignore the race. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. You just saw it right out the front windshield of your race leader, Scott Rickard. As he's coming out of the turn, checkered flag in the air. This one is over finally, folks. Scott Rickard, your winner here. Gonna bring home the big W. And Eckert gonna take home second, followed by McCoy, Bustos, and Weeks. Let's go ahead and get Rickard up in here. Scott, Blake from the booth, you got me?
Yes, I do.
Hey, a great race for you. Dominated that one. How good the truck feel?
Very good. I don't like this. This has never been my favorite track, but I always like winging in road courses. They're always fun to do, even if I don't like the track too much.
Yeah, well, hey, it worked out for you. It looked like Johnny Eckert was making a mad dash for you. Tried a late braking zone there, and unfortunately didn't work out for him.
Yeah, when he just catched me at the one point, I'm like, he's gonna get here with a lot more laps left than I thought he had a chance to. And as soon as he got behind me, he just couldn't find. He just not fast enough to get through the dirty air.
Yep, yeah, pretty tough to pass here it seems, but you did a great job wheeling that thing out front tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, but hey, great job. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything to add?
Team Watson Racing Setups, my dog, Eric puts this league on.
Yeah. All right, well done here. You've had some oval wins, but it's good to see you bring home a road course win here to add on to it.
Yeah, everybody knows me in this league as the guy in road courses, so.
Well, there you go. Well, hey, congratulations. I'm sure it's not going to be the last time we talk this season, but best of luck for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Scott Rickard, your winner here. He's the Ohio Grand Prix winner. Stars and Stripes Racing League. Race number 11 on the season. Scott Rickard, the GOAT, bringing home his third win of the season. But, folks, we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Thursday night right here with the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson. Till next time.